Jambo Ma Africa, thank you so much for tuning in on the Paseta YouTube channel. It's been quite a long since we have talked together here, and I am very excited to announce to you guys the plans that Paseta has for 2026. 2026 is going to be a great year, a year of progress for Pan-Africanists, for people who want to see African unity, especially for Paseta, us who are chasing to get into the education sector, infiltrate it to a level where we can plant a seed where the next African child that is still yet to be born, the young children that are still there, they will be educated differently from what our grandparents was educated, from how we were educated, and from how our current children are educated. The children that will be living in Africa 50 years from now need to understand the importance of African unity. And in Paseta we are saying this, and this will be carried on as a theme for the whole year, is that if you don't teach it in school, you don't expect it. You must never expect it in the community. Someone said, King, when I was talking about the abuse of alcohol by teenagers, especially in South Africa, someone says, King, it's not a problem of the school, it's the problem of the household. He said, no, these children are taught this nonsense from their homes, and it's not the school that teaches them. And I said to them, your child is at school from 7:30 in the morning up until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 7:30 up until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If they are using transport or they are walking to the school, they will probably get at home past 3. Some will get at home past 4. And that is the time where some parents are knocking off at work. Some parents work until 5, some parents work until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you find a situation where the parents, when they come at school, at home, they want to quickly cover the issue of the food, check if everything is still all right, get the homeworks done, and then send the children back to the bed so that they can sleep. Tomorrow morning they are waking up early, some 5:30 because of transport, some 6 o'clock because maybe their school is not that far. So the child spends the majority of the week at school, and at school they meet their friends, they meet their teachers, they meet their system of schooling, and that is what controls the children. That's what molds the thinking of the children. You think you are doing a great job at work, but if you are not intentional with the teachings, if you are not sitting your children down in a school-like classwork set up and intentionally teaching them, I promise you, the school raises your child more than you do. So that's why we say, if you don't teach it at school, don't expect it in the community. What the children learn at school and what they see at school, they do it in the community, because the community does not have corrective tools to correct them. Especially when we talk about school, we're also talking about the internet that impacts and affects the children in positive and negative ways. So that's something that we need to know. Paseta is passionate about schools. Schools. Teach it at school and you will see a difference in the community. That's why we are so passionate about the young child there of the young child of the African descent. Okay, so now in 2026, there's one thing that you guys need to understand that is more important than anything else in Paseta, and that is progress going forward. If we were 2 last year, we need to be 4 this year. We need quality leaders. We need quality volunteers. We need quality people that come into the space of Paseta and contribute positively. We are focused on May the 2nd. May the 2nd, we are having a gala dinner in Namibia. We are having a launch of Paseta in Namibia. The Namibian President Dina, however, has called us and said, listen, come, let us come together and let us present this Paseta idea to the people of the kingdom where we want to build our school, to the community where we want to build our school, to the nation of Namibia, those who are in politics, those who are in business, those who are in religious circles. Everyone must know about Paseta, and that's that's what we are doing. So we are very focused about that. We will be asking you for donations for the Namibian trip. We will be asking you to accompany us to Namibia. So get ready for the packages that will be advertised as from February. You will know how much it costs to go to Namibia and to go with the Paseta team of South Africa and Lesotho and Botswana, as we are all going to Namibia. It's very important that you get updated according to that. So we are going to Namibia in May. And in South Africa, we are still focused on building the guard room, the parking area, and the reception area of Paseta South Africa. That's something that we are looking forward to doing in 2026. I mean, that's very that's exciting. It's scary because we see the donations coming in. We saw them coming in almost every day in December. We see the donations coming in January. So we thank each and every one of you who have donated to the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Another thing that you need to know about South Africa is that we will be adding to the founding members of Paseta, as we would like. I've always announced this. We always needed more hands in Paseta, more hands that can assist us, more professions that we don't have, more people that move in the spirit. In Paseta, we say we move in the spirit. More people that move in the spirit and that understand that this is a generational call. This is a generational mission. It's not about us. It's about the generation that's coming. The generation that's coming must live in a better Africa, a united Africa for that matter. So we thank the people that will be joining the Paseta founding members team. I will be making that announcement in the following weeks. You guys will get to know about those people very soon. I'm still yet to speak to them, and we are discussing that with the current founding members this week, and so that next week we can wrap up this issue of beefing up the team and making it stronger. Remember, quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. That's why it took us over 18 months to add anyone to the group. And also I might need to subtract other people also who are busy with other things in life. And of course you can see that Paseta has as much as they love Paseta, is no longer the priority of the day or of the week. And in Paseta we cannot allow ourselves to be dragged down because the call is very serious. It's very serious. Nobody else is doing it at the scale of Paseta. Nobody is doing it at the scale of Paseta. So it's not about our personal needs and everything, because some of us, our children are not going to be in the Paseta schools unless if we make more children, of course. But you know, we are doing this for the African child, the unborn child, the young child who was 2 years old, 3 years old, who's probably going to be in Paseta in grade 1 and in grade R. That is the children that we are targeting right now. So if you want your child to be in Paseta, you better make a child right now, so that when we open, your child can be there. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for the support. Continue to pray for us. Continue to put us in your prayers, because it is not easy doing what we need to do. We need funds, we need legal fees, we need property, we need, I mean, the Lesotho team are saying they need their office. People are getting to know the Paseta movement, but they want to know where is the office situated. So we need to get a space in Lesotho. Liberia is saying we need to beef up the team there. They need 5 more people in Liberia, to beef up the team. Uganda is going to an election this month. After that, the Ugandan team will be running completely like crazy people, getting the word of Paseta out there. So we are very blessed, ladies and gentlemen, and we need to beef up the team also in Botswana. Tate Tebe is doing fantastic job there. We are going to be registering and doing everything in Botswana. Very soon you guys will be getting to know about it. So that is the goal of Paseta for 2026. Be part of it. Be part of it by sending your contribution. Be part of it by clicking the share button. Maybe you don't have the money, but maybe someone else that might see this video might be able to support us. For those who don't know what it's Paseta, is the Pan-African School of Economics, technology, and agriculture. It's a school that operates on 5 principles. Our 5 pillars is African history, number 1. We are historical studies is the backbone of Paseta, because we want to teach our African children to know where they come from, the history before colonialization. And we're talking about economics. We want to teach economics. We want to make sure that our children understand economics, how the economy of Africa interreacts to one another's activities and everything. We want to teach technology. We want to be number 1. We want to make sure Africa beats India, beats China in technology. Remember, if you don't teach it in the school, you cannot expect it in the economy. We are also talking about agriculture. If you don't feed yourself, don't expect yourself to have any form of freedom. Those who feed you control you. And the last pillar, which is very important, which is military studies. We are talking about from combat, hand combat, weapon combat, and also a strategy of using using intellect to strategize on fighting wars. We are talking about the ox strategy of Shaka Zulu. Understanding when the enemy comes this direction, this is how you fight. Any country that does not have a strong military-minded citizens is not respected. Any country that cannot defend themselves military is not respected. You guys look at the world and look at what is going on. So that in a nutshell is what we are doing at Paseta, and we want you to be part of it. How can you get part of it? You've got our numbers, you've got our email. Make sure that you get in contact with us. Call us. Maybe there's something that you want to contribute to Paseta. Maybe there's something that you want to advise Paseta about. We are open to all of those things. We want you to be part of Paseta. So make sure that this year becomes the year that you do something that is outside your personal needs, and that is about the African child. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on the Paseta YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button. This year we are hitting 1,000 subscribers. No magancha, 1,000 subscribers for Paseta YouTube channel, so that we can spread the word to the end corners of this earth. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Until we meet again, please don't forget to pray, African child. But after you pray, stand up, build Paseta, do your best, so that God can do the rest. Peace. In Pan-Africanism. I salute you.